Just a quick update here on the Bitcoin chart. This is the 1 hour time frame. We have the one-click overlays from the Central Command trading terminal. So this is completely free, by the way. The details in the description down below. You can get access to all of this. You can see here, blue means the bottom is oversold and not a place to short, number one. And when we get the EMA ribbon flip, that's a place to look for longs. And indeed, that ended up being the bottom here at around 58,000. And then we started to get the first signs of kind of exhaustion here. Keep in mind, this is all relative to the time frame it's being displayed on. And now we have the same kind of story here as we did, but just the opposite, right? So the red is the warning of being overbought. And now we're just looking for the EMA ribbon flip for confirmation of more downside, right? So you can see over here after the warning signal. So we haven't got that yet. Right now the EMA ribbon here is about 62,000. So if price gets below 62,000, we're probably looking at least I would say about 60k, but maybe these lows again. It's completely possible. So this is just a visual warning system. It does tend to work pretty well. But again, keep in mind it's all relative to the time frame. So the more zoomed in you are, the shorter in time and price the moves can be, versus the more zoomed out you are. So if we go to the 4 hourly chart, well, then it paints a bit of a different story, because you can see here this was the 83k high, and then we got the drop and it marked the bottom here, right? So what we're seeing here, or what I'm seeing anyway, how I'm interpreting this, is that on the 4 hourly charts, it's very possible that this here did make some sort of longer sustained bottom here, and we could be looking at taking out these highs and maybe even trading into this area. So that's about 68,000 all the way up to about 74,000. That kind of lines up with July also being a green month historically, but on the shorter time frame, on the 1 hourly, it is a bit overheated. So it's possible we pull back here to like the bottom of the ribbon, 61,000, bit lower here, maybe into the demand here, so down and then maybe up, and then we'll have to see. Usually what it does is, besides taking this high, it does tend to, because people start to short more over here, so I wouldn't be surprised even up to like 72, 73,000 before more down towards the end of the year. I don't think the complete bottom is in, but I'm looking at something like this just based on the chart. So 4 hourly time frame, we are looking at likely this $58,000 level probably being bottom, local bottom, maybe a little bit lower. It's possible technically, I guess we could even just go a little bit lower again. But I do think we're getting some relief short term, a bit of a pullback first. I think that makes the most sense. And then we're targeting probably this or this, I would guess. And then we have to wait and see what happens at that point. But like I said, I don't think the entire bear market lows are in, and I do think we are going below, at the very least 50,000, probably lower than that. But we'll see. That's how I see it here. Keep in mind, this is all completely free, these overlays. I use them a lot. They make a big difference for my own decisions with trading. Very simple, and you've got a ton of different options here also that you can add in. We can look at the golden cross and the death cross. This was actually pretty good. You can see here on the 4 hourly chart, even the death cross over here, if you would have shorted the death cross at 78, wow, that would have been quite a drop, right? And it just works on all time frames. All of this stuff is super easily available here. You can see it just automatically marks golden crosses, death crosses, super easy. And that's just that one. I still really like just the range deviation in the EMA ribbon. That's mostly what I trade off here, and you can see how well it works. It shows here overbought, it shows here oversold, and you want to try and catch the moves over here, and you have to look at multiple time frames simultaneously. That's always the case. It depends on how you're trading, whether you're trading with higher leverage on lower time frames, or lower leverage on higher time frames, or just no leverage at all and just purely based on spot. That also works very well. Like if we change the time frame even higher, you can see here what happened. Like it just called the complete cycle top here. right? It warned over there, and boom, now we're starting to get the blue. You could have caught the meat of that move, like if you shorted here anywhere like 108, you could have ridden that down till it started to show blue to 68. That's a $50,000 move to the downside, almost 50%. That's pretty nice. And then here it was warning you not to short, and boom, we got a nice rally from 62 to 82, 83, and now we dropped again. And if you're looking on the lower time frame here, it would be warning, of course, that this was not the place to long. On the lower time frames, it would show. And now we have the situation again here on the 3 daily. But what we need to get above the EMA ribbon really for anything to start to get interesting. And even then, it's still not a guarantee that we are starting a new bull market just yet. I don't think so, based on the timings. But anyway, I just wanted to show you this, how this works and how helpful it can be in terms of making decisions. Like here, you don't want to be taking massive shorts, targeting much lower and targeting a breakdown, because it's likely not going to happen based on this. But on the lower time frame, yes, so we could catch a $2,000 or $3,000 or $4,000 move to the downside, what I just showed you at the beginning of this video, because again, it's just all relative to the time frame that you're trading on. So in this 1 hourly time frame, you can see here when it shows blue, well, that was at 58 and we ran to 63. So you can see maybe a $5,000 move here. And the higher the time frame is, then the distance or the moves between blue and red tend to be much bigger, $20,000, $30,000, $40,000, $50,000, right? And the lower that you go, if you go even lower than this, well, then the moves between blue and red and the oscillations become a lot lower. So if we go to 15 minutes, well, then it's even less than what I just showed you. So you can see here, if we take this at 58, only up to 61. So again, how you use it is completely up to you, but this is how it works. I think it's very simple visually. And I think right now we are going to see a bit more of a pullback. You can also see there's a fair value gap here. We actually have something for that automatically shows the fair value gaps. You can see you can even add that in. Pretty cool here. So this would actually be a pretty reasonable first target here in terms of a pullback. If we are maybe going to 67 or 70,000s, you know, we went from 58 here to 63. You know, this is probably pretty reasonable. 60.8, maybe this previous low, maybe something like this. It is possible in the short term. So go and check this out. I think it makes a big difference. For my own trading, it does. It's completely free. Details in the description down below. You can even connect your Blowfin exchange account to this trading terminal and trade directly through API on your Blowfin account. You have your funds in your account. We don't touch that. You connect the API keys and you can trade directly on the terminal here, and it would execute through the API in your Blowfin account. So very, very cool. We're working on a lot more stuff that we're going to be adding to this over time. So grab it while it's still free. Details in the description down below.